Magic the Gathering wasted a bunch of money for a consulting group to come in and find out that a set that they had for 10 years needs to be renamed.
What?
Yeah, they did that.
This is, I stopped playing Magic the Gathering, and I'm so glad I did. Wizards of the Coast is on par with Neil Druckmann.
Because
Kaladesh. But
means
anyway,
something?
the plane formerly known as Kaladesh is now named Avishkar because Kaladesh was found to be offensive.
For who?
Well, let's see. Here's what our consultants said, because they were super smart. When we created the original Kaladesh set, we chose the word Kala as a word that can mean tomorrow or art, combined with Desh, meaning home or country. Unfortunately, the term Kala can also be associated with the meaning black and often carries derogatory, colorist, or racist connotations when applied to a person. It's not applied to a person, it's applied to a place. Y'all stop being offended on behalf of black people. It pisses me off so hard.
Yeah, see, I offended the TikTok community because I did a bite-sized news segment on this. And they were very upset that I said that Wizards wasted money on this. No, they straight did. This was a waste of resources.
Yeah, and the thing is
Wizards of the Coast, a company that has been bleeding money for the past several years, that doesn't have money to afford, or well, I guess they have money to afford it, but shouldn't be affording to, have somebody come in to find that a 10-year-old set that nobody had a problem with suddenly is now offensive.
And I want to point
because a root word may quite possibly could be maybe be associated with another meaning if applied to a person when it was applied to a plane of existence.
Yeah.
And I want to point this out. This is a card game that is, by the way, likely banned in India anyway.
Well, I don't know about that, but
they're weird. But say it's not. How many Indian Magic the Gathering channels do you think there are? They're like, oh yeah, here we go. We're going to open up the new pack. No, 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 stop, no, bad. Like if I had a rolled up newspaper, I'd be. Seriously, this is such a non-issue because the stuff that we enjoy in the West doesn't usually translate to other countries, and vice versa. And there's crossover, anime. King of the Hill for some reason is huge in Japan. Like they love it and they argue over the sub versus dub, which nice. I think is so. I love it. I love.
Yeah,
I love
it is. It is such a non-issue that not only did they waste money, by the way, to have a consultant come in and find that this was offensive and needed to change, but because of that, everybody all of a sudden in the Magic the Gathering circles were like, oh shit, all this stuff is getting banned. We need to buy it real quick. So people started fire selling and trying to buy what few of these box sets were still left out there.
Yep.
Because they're going to increase in value as a result because
they're going to
a
blow up.
Set that can no longer be played kind of thing, right?
Yep.
So this is how much of a non-issue it was that Magic the Gathering or Wizards of the Coast had to come out and be like, oh, by the way, we're not banning this set. All previous iterations and mentions of this is totally still valid and still usable and still doable. We're not touching any of that. Because of the firestorm that came when everybody thought it was getting banned, because the last time they did this, they fucking banned the set. Couldn't even play it because it was too offensive. And that there are cards out there to this day that are too offensive to be played now.
Oh yeah, because they had the artwork of one that was like a girl in a bikini, and that was offensive.
And that's why they were changing. Like you can't refer to swamps as black anymore. I think if I remember correctly,
the fuck I can't
refer them to swamp, and it's like
no, I'm playing black.
I mean, that used to be old terminology. Terminology is like I play a black and blue deck.
Yeah, now I want
play a swamp and island deck.
I want to get a set now.
But they got upset over that sort of thing way back when.
Okay,
yeah,
hear me out.
Similarly, we have not changed the historical terminology in past products or cards. The name of the set, Kaladesh, remains Kaladesh. Kaladesh Remastered will still be searchable as Kaladesh Remastered, and past cards like Invasions of Kaladesh and Cauldron Fire of Kaladesh will keep those names. We do not use the term Kaladesh anymore going forward, except to refer to the past product or the time in the story when Alva Vaskar bore its previous name.
So the thing is with
so these are still usable cards.
Yeah, but the thing is with a consultancy group like this, if they hire you to find something and you don't find something, they feel like they're gonna be like, oh, maybe we didn't need to do that. It is incumbent upon the people that were hired to find something. They have to find something,
and they found it in a 10-year-old set.
Yeah, well, they had to find something.
And that's what they had to do, and then they stretched it like this, like in such a ridiculous proportions.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what the fuck? That is a waste of money, a waste of resources. I stand by it. The rest of you who disagree with me can go get fucked.
So,
I'm sorry.
I want to.
That was a waste.
I want to point this out. I now want to get a black deck, join a tournament, start beating some newbie, and then say, "Congratulations, you got blacked."
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on where you join that tournament.
Oh, I'd probably get banned
immediately. If you joined it here, nobody would probably care or bat an eye about it. Because, you know, we're country bumpkins who don't even keep up with this sort of stuff. But if you go to something like Nationals, yeah, I'm sure they'll disqualify you for using racist terminology or something.
Worth it.
But yeah, I wanted to talk about that for a brief moment because I can't believe that people got so upset the fact that I said that they were wasting money on it, and people are in the comments going like, "Well, no, they're is making it better," and all this other stuff. Like, no, it was a fucking waste.
That was a waste of money. That was such a non-issue.
Resources on Wizards, and they don't. The only thing that is currently bankrolling them, I think, right now is that Dungeons and Dragons movie they did, because it did semi-decent. So. But I think there was talk about Hasbro's possibly doing something too.
There was rumor Hasbro was going under.
So, and that's their parent company. So, you know.
Yeah, no, I heard a rumor that
management at some point.
Well, I heard Hasbro might be in some like serious trouble and talk about selling stuff off, but
yeah.
Like they're financially not looking good. Like their toy sales are drastically down.
They're actually up recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually shot up to, or they're up in the stock market anyway. Not as much as they were about a month ago, but okay, I'm sorry. Let me back it up and actually take a look here from where they are. So about a month ago, they are down from there. Year to date, they shot up. Let's see. Here we go.
Oh, so
I think somewhere in here was that Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Yeah, and then it's starting to even out, it looks like.
And then it shot all the way down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, they're not doing
not
as good as they used to.
Not since the old days. Okay.
Yeah, not as good as they once were. But yeah, I just want to talk about that for a second because I thought it was hilarious.
I wonder if the Barbie movie
so upset over it.
I wonder if the Barbie movie helped them shoot up too.
Wait, is that Hasbro?
Yeah.
Mattel. Is Mattel under Hasbro?
Oh, yeah, I think
I
so.
thought that was Mattel. Wait.
I thought Mattel was owned by Hasbro.
Might be. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. The last time I played with Barbies was you will never find out.
I never played with Barbies, so I don't know.
I did, and I'm terribly unimpressed with the Barbie movie. I saw a part of it, and I was like, this is terrible. This is so badly acted. I mean,
would you say the acting is stiff?
Lore inaccuracies by the wayside. It was just
Barbie has lore.
It was stupid.
Wait, Barbie has lore? Wait.
So the lore would basically be like who the characters are, and basically like Barbie's character as it is. Like she doesn't have like a whole lot of character because of the fact that you're supposed to play this character, and you can play this character any way that you want. The thing is that in the movie, though, they're like, oh, well, you're this kind of Barbie, so you have to do this kind of thing. And
Oh,
I'm like,
gotcha.
wait, what? That's exactly the opposite of what Barbie. What are you talking about? You buy different clothes for this character. That's the point. You buy different clothes for her. She has a different job now. Like, what are you talking about?
What you got,
it's
Zia?
made by stupid people who don't actually understand the IP, and all these women who are like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, I hate you so hard right now. I am pretty like I played Barbie with my sister.
Get violent.
Yeah, I can hear that.
I get violently annoyed with a lot of people, but mostly because they don't use their brains and they don't think. I think that thinking is hard. And this is why when we were talking about, people wanting just the answers and not wanting to figure out why something is wrong and how to solve problems, it's because thinking is hard. And I understand that. Yeah, it does get exhausting. But the thing is that it is incumbent upon you as a thinking individual with a brain to actually use it. And there are plenty of people that don't, which is why I do get annoyed with normies sometimes. I'm sorry.
So
normies, but
it looks like Mattel is Mattel. They don't have the parent company. Their subsidiaries, though, is Fisher-Price, MEGG Brands, American Girl, and Mattel 163. And they have Mattel Films and Mattel TV.
Okay.
And a division called Mattel Digital Games that I think might be defunct because it doesn't have a link to it.
Mm.
Yeah, but Barbie has a character. There have been plenty of movies and shorts and
I mean, there's a bunch of cartoon stuff.
Yeah.
So yes, she does have character. She does have a sort of lore, if you will. But I mean, her superpower basically is just being like really, really, really nice. Her superpower is getting along with people, and the friendship is magic kind of stuff. I mean, things that girls value, basically community and all that kind of stuff. When the things that girls value when they're positive.
I mean, guys value them too, but we also we
value
it from a different angle.
Yeah, it's very, very different. You guys are like, let's go blow this up together. Yeah,
let's defend. Yeah, we're more like let's defend the home country.
Hot Wheels are jumping over things and getting slammed by rock slides. So
it's the brotherhood of defense and fighting, and that's good. And the women are about the community
Helldivers
inside.
was so great. Super Earth.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like